Welcome back to the build series. I'm Corey Fields. In today's episode, we're going from open studs to clean finished walls. Once drywall goes up, everything starts to feel real. We'll walk through the entire drywall process, delivery, install, mudding, sanding, and I'll show you why we always paint our ceilings before we prime the walls. Let's get into it. Drywall is the generic term. Sheetrock is branded drywall like Kleenex for tissues. Both are gypsum pressed between paper, usually 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch sheets. But not all drywall is the same. You got standard, moisture resistance, mold resistant, and type X for fire rated walls. Drywall sheets are heavy, awkward, and fragile. That's why we stage them right the first time. On the second floors, we'll pop a window and boom them straight in. It saves time and keeps the boards clean. Then on the first floor, they'll just carry them in and spread them out from room to room. We also plan our board layout ahead of time to minimize waste and reduce seams, especially around high visible areas like hallways and main rooms. That little bit of planning makes a big difference when it's time to finish. Hanging typically takes anywhere from 1 to 2 days for a house this size. In our case, each house just took 1 day to hang. The crew works from top to bottom, ceilings first, then walls, and we stagger seams to prevent future cracking. Boards are cut to fit around windows, doors, and outlets, then screwed to the studs for a tight, secure fit. And yes, we always use drywall adhesive or drywall glue to reduce nail pops and lock the boards in the studs long term. A nail pop is what happens when a drywall screw or a nail backs out slightly, creating a raised bump under the paint. You'll see it especially on ceilings or long wall runs, or where gravity or movement can start to pull the drywall away over time. It's one of the most common callbacks builders get. Glue helps eliminate that movement. It bonds the drywall to the studs so fasteners aren't doing all the work, especially in areas where temperature and humidity change a lot. If you skip this step, the drywall might look fine at first, but give it 6 months and you'll start seeing bumps show up. Once the boards are up, we start taping and mudding. That process begins with joint compound, also known as drywall mud. It's a smooth paste-like material made from gypsum that we use to embed the tape, cover seams, hide screw heads, and smooth out imperfections. We embed the tape over every joint using that first coat of mud. At the same time, we install corner bead around all the outside corners. That gives the drywall sharp, straight edges and protects against damage down the road. Then we let that first coat fully dry, usually around 24 hours. That dry time is key. You can't rush quality. From there, we apply a second and often third coat, feathering each one wider for a smoother finish. Then lastly, we'll apply a skim coat, a thin layer over the entire surface for an ultra smooth look. Each coat of mud needs time, airflow, and patience. You can't fake flat. If your finish isn't clean now, it'll show up when the paint goes on. After that final skim coat dries, we're nearly there. But even the best mud jobs need one more step to make it flawless, and that's sanding. Sanding is where good drywall work becomes great, or where sloppy work gets exposed. It's slow, dusty, and tedious, but it's what makes the walls look like glass under paint. And here's a pro tip: if you want to check your drywall before painting, take a work light and sweep it across the wall at an angle. You'll see every dip, bubble, and ridge way before the paint does. With everything sanded and ready, it's time to get these walls sealed up. Next step, painting the ceilings and priming the walls. Ceilings always get painted first. Why? Overspray and roller drips are way easier to wipe off or prime over than to fix finished walls. Ceiling paint also reflects light differently. It's flat and hides imperfections under natural light. Once that's locked in, we move on to priming the walls. Primer evens out absorption and reveals flaws before the color goes on. It's like a spotlight that helps us catch anything before that finish coat. Once this is done, we're finally ready to start setting the kitchen and bathroom cabinets. And that's our full drywall process, from board drop to sanding, priming, and painting the ceilings. It's not just a surface, it's the final canvas. If your seams aren't tight or your mud works rough, you'll see every flaw through the paint and trim. Next up, we're diving into some big transformations. New kitchen layouts, cabinet installs, quartz countertops, bathroom tile. This is where you start to really see a change. If you've been getting value from this series, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and drop a comment to let us know what you think. I'm Corey Fields, and thanks for watching episode 7 of the Build series. I'll see you guys in the next one.